Hey, what's going on everyone? So with The Last Jedi finally hitting theaters and audiences going to check out the newest entry in the Star Wars saga, a lot of people have been kind of talking about the film and their reactions to it. Now, in particular, Mark Hamill has voiced his concerns over certain things leading up to The Last Jedi, like the direction for Luke Skywalker and things that he personally was just surprised by in the creative choices. In a new interview though, he actually talked specifically about the Star Wars sequel trilogy that Lucasfilm and Disney are currently putting together. And he also defended the prequel trilogy that George Lucas had directed, kind of comparing the two and going over his opinions and thoughts on the differences between both of the trilogies. And he says, and I quote, "What I thought was great about the prequels was the different technology that I had never seen before. All that CGI, and the fact that George wasn't trying to do the same experience all over again. I thought The Force Awakens did that more than the early ones, because it had that girl from a different planet, the Death Star, the Cantina sequence. JJ was trying to figure out what it was about the original movies that everybody loved, and that's a different thought process than what George would have done, because he would go, I had a beginning, a middle, and an end." So it's obvious that Mark Hamill does have his concerns about kind of the direction that the Disney Star Wars films are going, and he actually has spoken up for the prequels and kind of defense of them, just because I think, personally he wasn't clued into why there was so much hate and vitriol for the prequel films. Over the years, I have noticed that more and more fans of Star Wars have kind of warmed up to them through rewatching and things like that. I personally don't think they're great movies or anything, but I guess there are some cool moments from them. But they certainly do have much more original experiences, like Mark Hamill saying in this interview. So what do you guys think about this though? What are your opinions on the whole idea of Disney trying to do kind of, I guess, quote-unquote fan service, putting things that are familiar that we had seen before to get audiences to come back to watch this new sequel trilogy? Drop your thoughts down in the usual spot, and for more updates on The Last Jedi and the upcoming Star Wars movies, be sure to subscribe to Hybrid Network. Thanks again for checking this video out. If you want to get even more updates from us, check out our social media platforms, our website for the latest news and tutorials, and if you want to see our content get better and help us out, donate to us on Patreon for exclusive rewards.